Coming up on Levi Trumbull Reporting.
I don't think people want to pay outside counsel like Kevin Karpinski hundreds of thousands of dollars to deal with me when I chew on this county's ass about public information.
Famous pro se litigator Justin Holder gets unlawfully ejected from a Washington County Commissioners meeting for giving the middle finger.
So my viewpoint, one of your sharpest critics.
Thank you, Mr. Holder.
I still got 34 seconds, Mr. Barr.
You're being disruptive, Mr. Holder.
All right, guys, what's happening? Levi Trumbull reporting here. We are here today with the unbelievable, the incredible, most famous pro se litigator probably in the country, but definitely in Maryland, the miraculous Justin Holder. Guys, this gentleman is truly something. We are not going to get into all of his amazing judicial case history, although we might maybe get into a pinch of it. But we are here today at the Hagerstown Ford. It's real late, but he came out here. I had a busy day today. But we're going to talk about a recent situation where Mr. Holder was trespassed, essentially unlawfully removed from a Washington County, a public Washington County Commissioners meeting, gavelled down by the Commissioner President John Barr for expressing a First Amendment redress of grievance, that being shooting his bird, his middle finger, to the commissioners. Now, I've talked about this before. Obviously, we all know, if you're watching this channel, that is protected speech. It's a form of expression. It's a protest. It's a redress of grievance. Whatever you want to call it, it's protected and it is allowable. But Mr. Holder was removed. So we're just going to open up that meatball of a topic. We're going to play you that video right now. And when we get back, we're going to talk to Mr. Holder all about that. So let's play that video right now.
Next up is Justin Holder.
Good morning.
Morning.
Here to discuss two public information requests I made. One was for each one of your county commissioners, personal text and personal emails. I asked for it. I was told by the county attorney it was going to be part of a mediation. It was a lie, according to Lisa Kirshner down at the ombudsman. It was never brought up. Second was a public information request for attorney invoices for your attorney, Mr. Barr. And I think the county paid for your lawsuit, your $10 million lawsuit that you're using to chill Sean Porter's speech. And I'm upset as a taxpayer that we're fighting over these public information requests, that you guys haven't released these documents that I've been asking for, that Mr. Porter's been asking for, Kim Buckler's been asking for, more than me. The public wants to know, what are you guys talking to constituents about? What's Derek Harvey leaking? Loose lips Derek. You're the one with 65 texts, Derek. You've admitted to them. You guys don't want to give them up. When I go over to the state's attorney to see why she won't prosecute for criminal misconduct, public information, she's concerned you're going to cut her funding off, that she doesn't want to bite the hand that feeds her. So I'm going to start investigating who at this county board is giving the state's attorney the idea that her funding will be cut off if she looks into this criminal conduct by this board. It is a crime to knowingly and willfully deny public information. I don't think people want to pay outside counsel like Kevin Karpinski hundreds of thousands of dollars to deal with me when I chew on this county's ass about public information. So my viewpoint, from one of your sharpest critics.
Thank you, Mr. Holder.
I still got 34 seconds, Mr. Barr.
You're being disruptive, Mr. Holder. I'm going to gavel you. I'm done. Please leave.
All right, so there you have it. That's the video. So, Mr. Holder, what do you want to say about this May 20th incident at the Washington County Government Building?
I was in there to address some grievances, and the longer I spoke, looking at the Board of County Commissioners and their apathy and apathetic attitude towards the allegations that were being made, I got a little frustrated, and I I thought I needed to ratchet up my sharp criticism of government and really show them my viewpoint.
You were making a lot of points on a lot of different things. So it wasn't just that you walked up and you gave them the finger. There was a lot of things you talked about beforehand. So go into some detail about what your personal grievances are with Washington County that led you to essentially be, well, it was an unlawful removal. He gavelled you down. He told you to leave. Tell me a little bit about your reasoning behind going there and doing what you did that day.
I understand. So for about 4.5, 5 years, I've been using the Maryland Public Information Act to investigate local government corruption in the Department of Natural Resources over a railroad that goes in southern Washington County that the state's been claiming they own, but internal emails show they don't even know if they own it or not. DNR, I think they spent over $1 million in resources, state resources. County spent, half a million, $1 million in resources, just hiding documents that prove that, local government's just corrupt things that they do. And I was calling them out for it. So when I went to the state's attorney for filing charges, it's my understanding that somebody at the Board of County Commissioners has threatened to take away her funding if she prosecutes the Board of County Commissioners. She has subpoena power. She can investigate. I've done the investigation for her. I have these guys dead to rights on misconduct in office. I've brought it to her attention.
Washington County Commissioners?
Washington County Commissioners, the old county attorney.
Okay.
Before he became a judge, just on misconduct in office. Just plenty of factual evidence to charge this guy. And I brought it to the state's attorney. And
what did she say?
Well, it's my understanding that she's concerned that she doesn't want to bite the hand that feeds her. And I raised that exact point with the county commissioners. And specifically, I was concerned that the county commissioners are using taxpayer dollars to do things like fund the John Barr lawsuit, the SLAPP lawsuit against Sean Porter to chill his free speech. We got $9,500 in invoices from the county that has been paid to the attorney that sued Sean Porter. Victor Curtella was on a case with me and a case with John Barr's son. There's a case in Keedysville where the county's been trying to hide a public road for 4 years. Victor Curtella, David Pembroke were on that case. I believe the county's funding these attorneys. I've asked for attorney bills through the MPI and got nothing but fights. They're spending tens of thousands of dollars fighting me over these attorney bills, and the Public Information Act Compliance Board, in a recent opinion where I won a case against Keedysville that had over-redacted attorneys' invoices, and they said that that's probably the number one thing used the Public Information Act for, is to understand where your government's spending your money.
Absolutely.
And they don't want to tell us where they're spending outside counsel, spending it for either commissioners' personal lawsuits, personal agenda, or things that the county wants to keep their hands off of, and they're using these people like proxies and paying lawyers for them. And I think that that's a major concern, because I think people want potholes fixed, and I think they want better schools. I don't think they want to spend millions of dollars hiding the corruption of local politicians, and I'm asking the state's attorney to prosecute this.
Yeah, and what I will say about that is, if it is true, what you're saying, obviously I can understand why you would be concerned, why people would have concerns, and why you would want to have records to sort of substantiate some of these claims that have been put forth. Absolutely. And that is why we have the right of public information, is so that we can see, we can be, essentially the eyes and ears, journalists, but just like even citizens like yourself, we have these avenues so that we can report back to the people, the citizens, what is truly happening in government. That's why we have public information. That's why we have laws that govern these things. It is for accountability.
Sure.
So one of the things that I wanted to run by you is, obviously you made your protest against them. That was your way of just saying, okay, I've had enough here, and I'm going to show you what I think of you. What can other residents in Washington County do if they see what you did and they perhaps agree with the stance that you made? How can they get involved? Why should they care?
Why should
it's a loose-ended question. I'm throwing a lot at you, I know.
Okay. They should care because it's their taxpayer dollars that are at stake, millions of them that I've basically taken out of their coffers by just going to the body against the government. You know, you don't throw a headshot. You got to go 12 rounds, 15 rounds against the government, straight to the body, break some ribs, get, really bruise them up. And then you finally get them lying. And then you catch them red-handed lying, and then you got to ask a judge, you got to look them in the eye and say, what are you going to do?
What can the viewers do? People watching this right now, what can they do?
Write to Anthony Brown. Tell him to stop wasting our tax dollars and having the Attorney General lie. Write to the Board of County Commissioners. Tell them to stop spending our tax dollars on John Barr's lawsuits. Learn how to use the Public Information Act. If they need any help, reach out to you. You can send the emails to me.
Right.
I'm more than willing to give them a outline of how you go to the body against the government. You have to be patient. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of tax dollars.
Yes.
And until the taxpayers start screaming, we want to spend money on schools, roads, things that we care about, and not government corruption, nothing's going to change, because right now, nobody cares.
I appreciate it, Justin.
Oh, hey, one other thing, Levi.
Oh,
I'm
please.
going to be calling politicians, senators, legislators, county commissioners, local government. I'm going to ask them, do you support prosecuting corrupt politicians? And if I can't get an answer, I'm going to put a big billboard up, and I'm going to say, all these people don't want you to prosecute corrupt government. And I'm going to call them out by name, and I'm going to pay for a big billboard, and I'm going to put it up so everybody knows who does and who doesn't support that.
Sounds good to me.
Enough's enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Right. Amen. That's going to be his political campaign right there. It was his slogan for his political campaign.
Might be the new state's attorney slogan.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Vote Adam Gravel. Vote that man.
He'll do it if Gina won't.
Do we want him in office, do we not?
He'll do it if Gina won't.
Yeah, he'll do it if Gina won't. Amen. All right. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you.